Hey YouTube, welcome to Credit World. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get CARES Act grant for small businesses in round 2. Yes, you have heard it right. And right after this video, I am going to upload another video which will allow you to get a $60,000 business loan with no credit check at all. So in order to watch that video, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you will get notified whenever we upload that video for you. And remember that in this video I will take you on a tour of its application, as well as I will tell you all the perks and the upsides and the downsides of this grant. Technically there is no downsides because this is a grant and grant means free money. So without wasting any time, let's start the video, and here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So yes, finally, after a lot of messages, emails, comments, right here is an opportunity for the state of Texas. And right here, this one is actually for Dallas, Texas. Yes, I've been receiving a lot of requests that do we have anything in Dallas, Texas? And yes, you do have a program. It's an amazing program. There's not much requirements. I will take you on a tour of its application as well, and I will tell you each and every eligibility criteria as well. So right here, as they say, this is Build Small Business Grant Program for Dallas County, Texas. So of course this is for Dallas, Texas. So first, let's talk about the definition of a small business. They consider, at their point of view, their requirement is that you should not have more than 100 employees and your revenue should remain under $10 million. Yes, if your business has 100 or less employees, and then at the same time if your revenue is under $10 million, then you are good to go. You are eligible for this grant and your business has been considered small business. The other eligibility requirements are the applicant may not be delinquent in payment to Dallas County, Texas, or currently in lawsuit with the city or any elected official of the city or employee. So of course, if you are going through any sort of lawsuit or you actually owe them money, then you cannot do that. So this is the type of assistance that they are calling, and this is definitely the small business grant, and they are calling it the Build grant. So keep that in mind. The other one is that they are saying that the payments will be made directly to the small business owner or guarantee. So the thing is, of course, when you apply for it, the payment will be directly deposited in your personal account, so don't worry about it. So this is what they are going to do. The maximum grant amount is $3,000. Of course, this is $3,000, and you know, when it comes to grant and it means free money, so anything is a good opportunity, so keep that in mind. Now let's talk about the required documents. So right here they said that the required documents for a business with commercial location are Texas driver license or government issue identification. The other one is the proof of operations, such as your utility bills or commercial locations or certificate of occupancy or your lease invoice. The third one is that your business entity filing with Secretary of State or sole proprietor DBA file with Dallas County. Of course, if you have any of those things, you can do that. You are good to go. The other one is that sign year-to-date, month-by-month profit and loss statement. Yes, you actually have to show them that your business has suffered loss because of the pandemic. So then they will be able to analyze it, and then they will give you this grant. Of course, they require you to show them your loss, so and the best way to actually show them is your profit and loss statement. Now the next one is that all pages of August business bank statement, including check images with expenses clearly highlighted. So keep that in mind. They require these financial documents from you, and Be clear, be truthful. I always tell you guys, never ever ever lie on these applications because they are directly connected to your personal life and to your business as well. And if you lie in it, it's gonna have some very severe consequences. So keep that in mind, right? Again, the next one is that all August rent or mortgage and utility invoices or bills and all pages of 2019 business tax return. So of course, if you have your personal tax return as well, so you can do that as well. And they require the Schedule C or Form 990 for non-profit. Of course, if your business falls in the category of non-profit, you are eligible to apply for this grant, so don't worry about it, you are good to go. The next one is that sign Q1 2020 IRS 941, and this is only required if the business has employees. So remember that if you are the only employer, if you are the only person who is registered in your business, or you are the owner and you are the only one who's actually managing the business, then of course you don't need to provide it to them, so don't worry about it. They require your signed W-9 and of course any other documents necessary to determine eligibility to receive grants, such as your bank statement, so you can show your loss right there as well, so it will show the decrease in your revenue, so you can do that. The next great thing about this business is that if you have a home-based business, you can apply for this. So they require the same thing: your driver's license, your signed year-to-date month-to-month profit and loss statement, your proof of operation, your business entity filing. Of course, the same thing if you're sole proprietor, DBA. I'm not gonna talk about it a lot because it's gonna stretch the video. And then, of course, your 2019 business tax return and your signed W-9. Now, let's go towards a couple of the eligibility criteria and the things that on what ways you can utilize this fund, or on what sort of expenses you can do with this grant. So the first one, of course, is your rent and lease. Of course, if you have any mortgage payment or anything, you can do that. Again, the same thing for your business property, or if you have any real property, you can do that. You can actually pay for your delivery vehicles, such as your food truck, kitchen equipment, technology, payment and communication systems, new or expendable technology such as Wi-Fi services, utility payments if you have any past due, or you want to do some payments but you don't have the funds to do that. The other one is just suppliers and vendor payments. Of course, you can do that: PPE, sanitization, supplies and equipment, and of course testing for employees if you have any, and eligible taxes and fees such as your payroll expenses as well. There are a lot of questions. I can go into each and everything one by one, but I'm not going to do that. You can actually read them yourself. They are pretty specific and general, so I'm going to paste the link below in the video's description. You can go there and click on it, and then you can read all the questions. I'm gonna actually talk about couple of one. They are really important because, you know, like those are the things that you really want to know. For what period are expenses eligible? The first one, that you may request reimbursement for eligible expenses from June 1st 2019 to November 30th, so you don't have much time. Do it as soon as possible, please, right? And the last one, of course, if my business is actually in the Dallas location and I live outside of it, no, they only require your business address, and your business should be actually inside the premises of Dallas. So if your business is right there, your home address doesn't matter, so you are good to go. You can do that. When you scroll down, they're gonna ask you some application questions. So they're gonna ask, is your business is a minority owned business or a woman owned business or technical assistance. So this is the application that you can actually fill. These questions are pretty internal, so I'm not gonna go into it. And remember that right after this video, I am going to upload another video which will allow you to get a $60,000 business loan with no credit check at all. So in order to watch that video, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon, so you will get notified whenever we upload that video for you. Till then, I'll see you in the next video. Please like this video, it helps the channel. Take care.